Hello everyone, welcome to the Watch Poplars. On my walk today, I found a coulter pine cone and a bunch of Madrone seedlings. Pacific Madrone, this is Arbutus menziesii, and it's in the blueberry family. They are native to Southern California and to Southern British Columbia. And so I also found this rag in the creek, the gorge, and I was kind of lucky to find that because I needed it to carry the seedlings home. So these have been uprooted for almost half an hour, I guess, and they'll be fine. So I'm going to unwrap them. And it's nice because I was able to keep them each nicely enclosed with a wet paper towel. So I just rolled them up like this, and it worked very well. The pot I want to place them in is a clay pot. It has one crack in it though. There's a crack that goes like this, and it goes around. It's a through crack. It goes here too. So it looks fine otherwise. So I will use it. Now I gotta plant them quickly because I don't know how easy the madrones can survive being transplanted. However, I just want to show you a coulter pine seed. So, this thing's sticking out right here. This thing was just laying out. There are no actual coulter pines near, but the seeds are quite large, and these are quite close to the gray pine, which also has spiky pine cones. And in a past video, I pruned my gray pines, and this is the tip of one of them, but that's the juvenile foliage, and it takes a few years for them to actually develop the candles that extend like this, and in bundles, and then the needles go out like that. But these, right now they have these bright bluish green juvenile foliage. So now I need my soil. I have the soil now. And where's the seed? Okay, I put it here in the tray. And the tray is gonna be where I keep the bundle and the cone. So I'm gonna be opening the cone up, and I'm gonna be extracting the seeds from it. Now I need to get that tray out. My dad really wants a madrone in our yard, so one of these seedlings will become a yard tree. Okay, I'm obviously running out of soil, so I need to steal some more soil. However, this amount of soil should be enough to as a base layer. It should be enough as a base layer to start. Oh, did I forget the drainage screens? Yes, I did. Hold on. I forgot the drainage screens. And they're right here. Because the holes are large, and this part of one. So I'll just put them. I'll put them like this on the bottom to cover these holes so that no soil falls out. Now, I just put a bit of soil on top of those so that they don't move around. And now I can just dump the rest on. There's a mixture of soil in here. Some of it's not mixed in yet. Is that a worm? Don't want a worm. There is a isopod The roly-poly. No. I don't know if they live underground. They don't. I don't think they do. They just live like under things. Okay, now I'm gonna get more soil. Remember me having this problem about the plastic wrap? Why the fuck do they do these? This is very, very bad for the environment. And the plastic is actually, it's falling apart, it's flaking into a whole bunch of tiny pieces. And they could have, I don't know, why do they do that? Why do they have plastic over the plastic? They don't need that. They could just keep the outer layer, and it's fine. You shouldn't care about the decal on the plastic wrap staying on. That's like the last thing you should do. The most thing you should focus on is the cactus mix staying good, viable. However, I don't use it for cacti, I use it for trees. I use it for bones, because it is all I have. The plastic does not want to tear, it wants to stretch. So, I'm gonna have the same issue. It's gonna be mush. I think it's gonna be mush. This bag has not been opened yet, and the soil is mush. Look at this. I can mold it into shapes. This is literally how people make those. This is stuff I could use for like planting trees on rocks. Like I could almost roll into a ball. That's not cactus mix. All right. This is not cactus mix. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking about, but this is not cactus mix. If I can roll into a ball like this, it's not cactus mix. It has to be crumbly, it has to be very quick draining, and it has to have big grains of rock in it. This is not cactus mix, alright? This is for packing trees onto rocks and making like tree on rock bonsai, penjings and stuff. This, I could plant a tree in here, cover this in moss, and that would be it. That would be what I was, there's a word for it, but it starts with a K, I don't know what it is, but this is not cactus mix. This is just mud. This is black mud. It doesn't smell like anything. So, regardless. It also doesn't drain very well. Oh, wait. Oh, interesting. There's a bit of texture to it further in the bottom. There's actual grains of perlite. But, I don't know. It's so bad. The cactus mix. I don't understand. Why? Okay, let's see the company. I want to shame them. Alright. Hoffman, shame on you. Shame on you, Hoffman. Shame on you. Because this is not cactus mix. And I know the cactus mix is supposed to arrive dry. It should arrive dry. Okay, this is much better. Either this is the new one, cause this is probably drier, but this is wet. This is the bag that was opened. This is the bag that was closed. So, I don't know, but now I'm just gonna put this in the pot, the extra soil, and yeah. So now, I'm gonna pack the soil in. I'm gonna place the trees. I'm gonna stick this aspen cutting vertical. It's getting in the way. I'm happy enough with it being there. It's just diagonal. Okay. I don't want these drying up anymore. So I'm gonna plant this one in the middle. It's gonna be in the middle. These are quite large trees in the blueberry family. I might need more water. I don't know. Maybe I should fill the soil up first. It's not thick enough. Madrones are quite drought-tolerant trees. But I usually don't see them get super dry. I don't see them out in the open. They usually grow towards the coast. But they can grow on south-facing hillsides. And they do quite well. They have nice flowers. Okay, now. This is one that had fresh roots on it. There it goes in the middle. This is the largest one. I still want to plant them as if it's a forest. I keep this root going laterally. Okay, next one. I think I collected enough of them that they'll be kind of packed together, but that's fine. I just gotta get hold of it. We actually have a madrone seedling in our yard that sprouted on its own. I didn't know if it was a madrone or not until I saw these seedlings, and I was like, oh yeah, I recognize that. Okay. The tiniest ones go in between. I'm just planting the 5 largest ones. Oh, spiders. Okay, this one. This is multiple years old. I think this is 2 years old. It could be 3 years old, actually. It's quite nice. The biggest one is might be 2 years old. I'm not sure. One of these had fresh, active roots going on it. This one with these. Now, this will go here. Actually, I could plant this one a little further shallower because it has less roots. Okay, now this one doesn't have very many roots. I gotta get all my ducks in a row. Where? Okay, that's it. I think I will. Is that it? Oh, okay, that's it. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 remaining seedlings. Okay, so this. Some of them are very tiny and weak. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now this over here. Has more roots. It is small. There. This goes here. And the madrones, they have this very bright red bark, and it's already starting on the trees. It starts at a very young age. They have this reddish bark on them. Hopefully you can see that here. You can see the bright color on the bark. It's kind of red, orange. And that starts, and it gets brighter red as the tree ages. So I'm very excited for that. These will be good Christmas trees. Not for like a farm, but just that the colors are red and green, and then the flowers are white, which the flowers only happen in like late spring, early summer, so they're not the best Christmas trees. However, you know, if you planted one in the southern hemisphere, you know, they may be invasive down there. However, they would, you know, it would work. Okay, now I think I need to add some more soil because, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna put the mushy soil into the pot. I'm gonna use the crumbly soil for the planting. Okay. Yeah, that's fucking mush. Oh my god. I can literally. Okay, is this even too wet to make a ball out of it? Oh god. Look at that. So I want this soil to flow around the roots. This is gonna flow much nicer around the roots, especially when I'm working it into the soil with my chopsticks, which I haven't gotten yet. I haven't got them out of my room. So, yes, this soil is so much easier. I don't know why. Do they just come sopping wet and then they dry out like this? I don't know. I'm going to get my chopsticks now. Okay. Now, I'm going to just focus on each seedling, working the roots. The soil flows around the roots much easier. And this way I can help the trees stay firmly into the soil, so that when I wiggle them after I'm done with this, they will not move as much. Oh, there's another roly-poly. Don't get stabbed by my tweezers. Yes, I do with the biggest one. I think if this was completely perlite, the trees would get stiff much easier. Because the grains, I could push them, because right now my tweezers are just sliding through the soil. But bonsai soil, it dries out so fast, and I'm so busy. I have so much other stuff to do, so especially when I'm retired, I'll have lots more time to do this. But I'm starting early, and I'm not gonna let the middle portion of my life interfere with bonsai. Oh, there's a hemlock seedling. Poison hemlock. It's not good. Oh no, they're drying. I don't want that to happen. I'll put them here. Okay, now I can pot up the rest. This one's trying to bend inward. I want it to bend outward. Okay. Now, this goes here. So I'll come back when I'm all done with potting these up. Settling the soil in. The soil's gonna settle in a lot more when I'm watering it. So I'm just going to pot the soil up to the rim of the pot, press it down, and water it. And then after it is done draining, I'll see if it needs more soil on the top, because I'm very sure it will. I have room to plant the pine seeds. Must rearrange the seedlings of the madrone a little bit first. Maybe with the help of rocks. There's some higher roots on the bigger one. Here. That I might need to cover up with moss after I top off the soil. So I'm going to I'm gonna top off the soil first, and then I am going to water it and then stick the pine seeds in. No, actually I'm gonna do it in reverse. I'm gonna top off the soil, stick the pine seeds in, and then water it. Okay. Now, I will get some water. The soil is draining quite well, unlike I feared it would. Yes, I feared it would not drain it as well. But it's wet stuff, it will just flow around the roots. And then I will not have a problem with the moss applying. And it's pooling in some areas, which is not good. That might mean that I don't know. where it is draining, it means there's a way for it to escape. Oh, the perlite is floating to the surface. Okay, now I'm going to put moss around the main tree so that its roots are covered, because it has exposed roots right now that I want to keep alive. Hopefully I can keep the moss wet throughout the summer so that they stay alive. I think I'll put moss on it after the video ends, maybe. Okay, but I won't cover it right now because I got to plant the pine seeds here. Now, where is that seed? That's not earlier. Oh, there it is in the tray. Now, let's go. By the end of the year, okay, there's a grub. I'm gonna plant it. Okay, I plant them down like this. Maybe would it help if I scratched it a little bit? I don't know. But I plant them down like this, stick them in the soil, and then just, yeah. Okay. There's a crack. Okay, there's a whole bunch of seeds right here. Oh my god, wow. I feel like a squirrel. Oh. A pine marten or whatever it is. Yeah. Okay, there's one. Okay, there's another. And the spikes don't make it easier. Ouch. Ooh. Tweezers don't help either. Okay, there's another. Now I need to get this. Oh, I just pushed it in. Ow! I'm gonna pause the video. Ooh. There's one. It was hiding in here. I'm just breaking off the spikes so that I don't hurt myself. They're creating cracks so that they can pry it out. There's a slug. Okay, but there's this little thing. Oh. Okay, see tweezers. Okay. Now, I see a wing. Now I see the seed coming out. It follows. Okay, so there's the wing I'm grabbing, and then the seed comes out. So there is the wing. Now the pine wing, this doesn't really do much for coulter pine seed dispersal because it's not much of a wing. It's just I don't know. This is the big seed, so I'll put that here. Now, see another one on here. This is how I break my tools. Ooh, I know. Have you ever thought about pine cones as spiky ovaries of plants? Because that's technically what they are. I have my surgery tools. So let's first try this. It looks like I tapped the screen, so. Alright, it's good at splitting them. I can definitely prune off the spikes of this, which will make it less painful. I have got the cone de-spiked, so now it's time to use these. These are wire benders, and they look like they'll be good for just breaking it, crushing it, because they have a grippy inside. And so, oh, there's my cat. Yes, this is working. Not as fast as I hoped, but I think if I just try a bit more, I could just get under them. And good prying them, yes. Let's try here. It does slip off. It does slip off. I guess if I grab them from the side, it works better. And I think I need to pry off some other scales in order to get to the ones that have seeds in them. Oh yes, there's lots of seeds in here. It's a bit slow, but it works. Oh no, this one's split in half and it was a dud. Oh, so that did not work. It's just 2 halves. That was a dud. I spent this much effort prying away the cone. Oh. How many seeds actually still are in here? I'm gonna have to let this sit in my room for a month and see how much it opens. Or put it in the fireplace. You don't have fires anymore. Oh, there's another one. And a slug. I think it killed the slug. I don't like slugs anyway. Yeah, we got another one. Hopefully that one is not a dud. What if they are? Well, I'll come back to that. But I have these two. And these are quite large pine seeds. I don't know how big pine seeds get, but I would also like a sugar pine bonsai. Sugar pines are the largest pines in the world. And, no. What are you doing? Sugar pines. Sugar pines are the biggest pine in the world. And they have the largest cones as well. And they're native. So that's very nice. I'd like a sugar pine bonsai. They grow in the Sierras. And they have big horizontal branches. And the cones, you could see them hanging down. Say hi to YouTube. Hi. No. No. Look at him. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is heavy. Oh. So. Now. Oh, I forgot something. I'm going to use the tweezers to plant the seeds. I've rubbed the skin off of them. I just plant. I have one right here, so I'll plant. Okay. Oh, but do I not have one planted? I will plant one here. Just stick it in the ground. This is. Oh. There. I'll bury that. Now, the next one. I'll plant it here. Oh, I don't want them to be too deep because they still need to. They still need the soil to warm up a little bit every time the sun hits it. But I don't plant them too shallow that the birds will see them or smell it, or squirrels, whatever. Oh, there's an interesting mushroom in the Boletaceae family. Oh, is that a bolete? Hold on a second. Oh. 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 This is a bolete. This is a bolete. A bolete mushroom. They have pores, they don't have gills. So the spores come out of the pores. So yeah. That is very nice. Yeah, it's a colorful mushroom. I don't eat mushrooms. I don't like the taste of them. Interesting. Oh, you see the spores? Hold on a second. Oh, I've never done this before. Oh god, it's slimy. Ew. No. Slimy mushrooms, they're all slimy. Oh. So I have planted the madrones. This is very hard to carry. But I'm excited to see how these develop. Now I'll keep these on one of the chairs here. I gotta find a space for it. This goes here. And it will stay there. And it's gonna stay there for the rest of next year. And I will pot them up. I will root prune them probably in the spring of 2027. The cat actually peed here. It smells like a urinal. It smells like a... Did he pee on the rag? Oh no. Okay. Well, just in case. No, I don't know. It's coming from over there. I don't know. No, it's not coming from the yard. It just... I don't know. So now, I'm just gonna cover the soil that I have. Oh, and put it under the roof. Hopefully the rain does not get it. Oh, I missed one. I missed a seedling. And I can still plant it in a different pot. So there it is. It's hopefully gonna do well. Here, among the watch poplars,